Hi you guys, welcome back to another episode of More to the Story. I am Farron Moore. And today I have in the studio with me my bestie, Ayahuasca Cherry. Her real name isn't
Hi.
Ayahuasca,
It's
it's
not.
Ayo. Ayo Cherry. Thanks for joining me, friend.
Thank you, friend, for having me. Lovely to be here. Always happy to be to here.
To be to here.
To be to here.
Yes, he out there flying planes to other places and whatnot.
If he's flying the plane,
That's my story.
they not gonna make it.
That's my
They not gonna
story.
make it.
Hey, he was able to post it, I guess. It's people popping in. Hey,
Yay.
Patreon folks.
Look at him doing the things.
Doing the things
Thanks,
while
friend.
doing traveling things, while flying planes.
While flying planes, which they not gonna make it.
10 and 2, sir. 10 and 2. Do planes have
I don't think
steering
they have a
wheels?
circle. I don't think they have a circle. I was just gonna ask that. I think it's more of a stick shift thing, like when you're driving a race cars have circles.
Yeah.
We'll Google that. Do planes have circles?
Do planes have circles?
Have steering wheels, I think is the word we're looking for.
That is probably the best way to word it. I really want to know. Wait a second.
Okay, wait, look it up.
Do planes have almost type circles?
You guys, we're gonna figure this out. Does anybody know? Are any of you people pilots?
Images.
I feel like you'd have better things to do if you were a pilot.
Images. Do planes have steering wheels? No, it just has like a little stick thingy.
See, I told you there's no
Oh no, like this. This right here.
That's not a circle though. That's like a
It's
half moon.
not.
It's like croissant. Planes have croissants. They do. They have croissants.
I hate you for calling it a croissant.
Christina said no steering wheel.
No steering wheel. Thank you, Christina.
It's a steering croissant.
That's what we gonna keep calling it? Like it's okay?
Yeah.
You're so
It's
stupid.
better than a circle.
True. Do
Okay.
steering wheels have circles?
I
Okay,
can't
serious
with
up.
us. You're right.
Serious up. How have you been, friend?
I have been absolutely lovely.
Absolutely lovely.
I've had a very busy week.
What you do? Tell me everything.
You know everything I did. You know
Okay,
what?
tell them everything.
My partner and I had a date,
Cute.
and that was lovely.
Mm-hmm.
And then just cooking and doing work things. And I have a new client, and they're amazing.
Oh, really?
Love the setup for me. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. I can't think of anything spicy that I'm gonna say on the mic. So that is it.
Oh, great. It's great. But
Don't you do
so
it?
so you and your partner went on a date.
Mhm.
How'd you find the date? Like, where'd you meet?
Oh, we found the individual we are dating on Field.
On Field.
Yes, this is not an ad. The app sucks, but it's kind of our only option. Yeah, we found the person on Field,
I've
and we
been
had a
hearing
very nice time.
Really?
So nice a time, in fact, that she is sick and my tonsils are swollen. So
What kind of sick is she? Like she got a cold?
I think it's just because we were out all night and
Mhm.
it was like, uncharacteristically cold for LA. So
Mhm.
we weren't dressed for how chilly it was. And we went to like 3 different spots. We were literally out all night
Mhm.
drinking and stuff. And then we didn't get a lot of sleep and we were up the next morning because we all had to adult. And I think I think just, being up all night on a Tuesday is just not over 30 friendly.
It is not
Oh wait, I'm the only one that's over 30. It's just not over 25 friendly.
25. Okay. Oh yeah, I
they're both so
forgot.
young. Yeah, I'm a cougar.
You're a cougar.
Yeah.
They're literally like what, 2, 3 years younger than you?
She's 27 and Ed is 29.
Oh shit.
I know.
Wow.
It's basically a
Old
daycare.
head. You a cougar.
It's basically a daycare.
You are a cougar.
I am.
You're basically a daycare.
Basically a daycare in my house.
I hate you. Okay. What type of spots y'all go to? Where y'all go? Why so many spots? That's a lot of spots.
I'm a planner and I was like, I'm gonna do things. And I really wanted sushi
Mhm.
and Ed really wanted Korean barbecue. And so she was like, I know somewhere we can get both. And I was like, oh, say less. So we went there.
Mhm.
And then I found like a live band karaoke thing
Mhm.
for
Did
us
you
to
sing?
do. No,
Oh, why
because nobody wants that.
not?
Absolutely not. None of us did actually. We were just kind of watching the show. We
Mhm.
had never been in this place. It's like 70s or 80s themes.
Mhm.
It's called Break Room 86.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like 80s theme, so it was very like for the crowd, it was very like rock music, that kind of vibe.
Mhm.
So mostly we had a good time playing Have You Ever Heard this song before? Some of them we knew, some of them we didn't.
Mhm.
I did want to sing Bohemian Rhapsody, but I didn't get a chance to.
Oh, did you put your name on the list?
No.
Oh, what?
I said I wanted to. I didn't say it went any further than that.
Oh, well, I thought maybe you
I
since
thought
you
about
wanted to,
I thought
like, you
about
added
singing.
your name, but it took too long, so, like, you left.
No, I thought about singing Bohemian Rhapsody, but then some of the people that went up there were like, I mean, it's LA, so, these are like legit performers, and I was like, I'm not finna go there.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not finna go there.
Yeah, don't
No,
embarrass yourself.
no. And then when you go in the main room, the
Uh-huh.
music is so loud because it's a live band.
Mhm.
You could barely hear them. So I was like, okay, this might be a safe space for my level of vocals. When
Mhm.
you go in the bathroom, it is all vocals. You can barely hear the music, and it was jarring. Oh my
Really?
God. And I was like, no, no, no. See, because then people will know my
Why would
secret.
they do that?
Then people know my
All vo
secret.
all vocals. Jesus,
It was in the
that's
bathroom,
scary.
it was rough.
Yeah. What was the last place y'all went to?
It's my favorite hole in the wall. It's in downtown LA. It's called The Falls.
The Falls.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the place you were
Hole
talking
in
about. Okay.
the wall. It is.
Really? Imma
They
have
have
to
a
look it up.
DJ. Yeah,
Mhm.
we should go. We should go when there's like hip hop music playing because that night we went, it was like what's the movie called? Trance music? Is that what it's called?
Shit, I don't know.
Trance, not the other word. I'm trying to make sure I like
Mhm.
say this properly.
Oh, trance.
Trance music and like the oomph fist bumpy thing, that kind of vibe. And it was like very strange. We were also the only 3 people in there.
Oh,
So
okay.
clearly, yeah. But it was also,
Gotcha.
cold and kind of rainy. In LA, when it's
Mhm.
kind of rainy, everybody acts like it's acid coming out the sky.
Yeah, like, places to be, like, weirdly empty once it starts to rain. It's like everybody run home.
Yeah.
Like, "You fucking roaches."
But yeah, so we did that. And then, we
Yep.
went home and played card games. Speaking of card games,
Exactly. Speaking of card games, I have this one here. This is the We've Never But We Will deck I've been having a lot of fun with lately.
okay.
So, the way it's supposed to be played is
Hmm.
that it basically gives you ideas of things to try
Hmm.
by bringing up the conversation of, have we done this as a couple? No. Yes, we have. Cool. But if we haven't, are you willing to
Are
try?
we the
Am
couple?
I willing to try? So that's you so
Are we the
stupid.
couple?
No, we don't have enough experience. We would likely say no to everything.
That's
So
not
I
the point.
guess we would be talking. Are we the couple?
So
She
we're not the
said,
couple.
but I need us to be the couple regardless.
Yeah, I'm to here.
You're here today? Okay.
Yeah, baby.
Um,
Trying to make myself shorter.
you was trying to make yourself shorter?
Mm.
You bitch, don't do my babe.
And I need like a beard.
Ooh, and some glasses. Terrible. Terrible. That father time beard. Anyway, so what was I doing? Oh, the cards. These are really cute because they come in I think 4 different categories.
Mhm.
So you can break them up to see whether or not you've done role play or toys, some games
Ooh,
or edible things.
ooh,
Like it has them all.
spicy.
Yeah, yeah.
You gonna make us do spicy
Exactly.
things in front of people?
Yes. Don't I always?
But I'm such a sweet person. I don't know
That
anything
don't
about
mean
this
shut
stuff.
up, shut up, shut up. Who should have had these cards set up before they started rolling? Me? But it's fine. Here we go. Help
Nah,
with
they're
that.
perfect. Okay, what I'm supposed to be doing? Why you hollering at
Just
me?
stack them up.
Only fan
Or
will bring you in the
just pick
studio and
one.
holler at you to work.
Do things.
Okay, we're doing things.
Okay. So we only need like a few of each one. We can clean it up and make it look pretty later.
Well, luckily no one can see this, so.
Also,
Oh, there's
that.
like 4 different shades of red.
Yeah, are you listening to me?
No, I thought that was pretty clear.
So, oh my
Um,
God, I want to hear this part of it with the tapping of the cards.
It's
Um,
ASMR.
exactly.
Nails and
Oh my
Ooh,
goodness.
hey Trey. I love seeing you too, boo.
Oh.
I don't know who that is, but hey.
Hey.
Ooh, my
That go
Florida
right
came
there.
out. My Florida was kind of loud just
Girl, it's always there.
then. Okay, St. Louis, relax.
Oh, I know. You
So
heard me say there.
it was oof. Me and the kid was like, damn.
Yes.
Get that from over there.
Yes. Right. Like, ew.
Okay.
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 So that's enough. So pick whichever category. I always do this different because you know I'm random as hell. Pick a category and I'm gonna ask you a question.
Well, this one definitely wouldn't be me. Because
You
I
don't do
don't
edible things?
no. Because food is like my
Yeah.
thing. So the last thing I want when we're being infected, like, go get the food. I'm like, no, please. I have to cook tomorrow. Please put my whipped cream back.
That's so funny, especially with all these viral videos of these chefs like being cooks being super sexy with the food and shit and doing
I
demonstrations.
don't want to turn this into a ranty podcast, so I'm not gonna comment on that.
Just give us a little bit of how you feel about it.
Am I allowed to curse?
I've called you a bitch at least once since
Oh,
we
okay.
started.
Okay, you say it so often it feels like my name. Please, no one on planet Earth, please never fucking book me and think that I'm going to lick a fillet of raw salmon and then cook it and then sexually put it in your mouth. Absolutely the fuck not. And the problem with people doing this is, at least from what I've seen, it's mostly black and brown chefs. And people are getting so used to it that now when they send inquiries to people like me, they're like, oh, do you do anything extra while you're cooking? What the fuck do you mean anything extra?
Mm,
What do you mean? And he's
right.
like, oh, sometimes it's like the chef puts on a little show. What the fuck is a little show? No. Like, it is disgusting. It is weird. It is weird. It's unsanitary.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
I get it. And I remember when we first talked about it, you were like, I can't even understand why anybody would want this. Like,
One of my clients sends the videos to me all the time because she knows I hate it.
uh-huh.
And she thinks it's so funny. Because it's disgusting. Like, why? Why are you slapping the salmon? And why is it always fucking salmon? God, like, give salmon a break.
Give salmon a break.
Give salmon
They
a
just-
fucking break.
They just learn how to pronounce it right, so they want to use it as much as possible. They're like, oh, the L is silent, so let me say it all the time.
No, give salmon a fucking, please give salmon a fucking break. It's so stupid. It is so stupid. And I know there's someone gonna be like, well, maybe that's just that chef's thing. Chef is a stretch. Because no one who spends as much as we do going to culinary school or working in restaurants is doing that shit. I'm sorry. I know enough of them. I'm right. You're not. It's weird.
Mm.
Moving on.
Boom. Mic drop. Pick a category.
Fun and games and toys.
3 toys.
That's what it said.
Okay. Ooh.
Nope.
Okay. Have you ever engaged in cock and ball torture?
No.
What? Oh,
Why do you look shocked?
because I didn't know what it was for a second.
I think it's exactly what it sounds like.
Right. But it took me a second to put it together.
I think it's exactly what it sounds like. There's a
Yes.
there's balls. You torture them.
Yeah. Oh, like
Um,
the cages and stuff that you see, I
yeah. No,
guess?
I don't. That's not my MO at all.
Yeah.
No.
But this reminds me of an episode of what was that? Gigolos, I think. They used to come on HBO.
Oh, it's so good. Oh, Gigolos.
I
No,
think
I've never
s-
seen Gigolos.
Okay, it was about all these male prostitutes, of course, male sex workers in I think they were in Vegas, and their experiences being hired as escorts. This one guy was hired to just put his dick in a cage, and she was like, "You will get $100 for every hour that you leave it in, that you leave it on." And so he went all fucking day. He went all damn near all day with his dick in a cage.
But is that really torture or is it just like an uncomfortable thing? Is it like hurting it while it's in there?
It depends on how the cage is made.
Huh.
Yeah, but there's like no room for too much movement, no expansion, no nothing. Like so if he gets aroused throughout the day, exactly.
Oh.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay. Fair
Yeah.
enough. That is not my thing. That is not my MO.
Yeah, I've never been
Look
interested
at
in it. I've never seen anyone
why is Tahir in
use
there?
it.
Why
Why
is
is he
Tahir
in
here?
there? Oh my God, he's a
Go fly the plane.
um okay.
Okay. So you pick one now and I
Yeah,
read it?
yeah.
Okay.
Um maybe location.
Ooh. She's the international. Nunca no, I'm kidding.
Really? Really? The questions are on here,
Nunca
y'all,
hemos
in
hecho el
English
amor
and Spanish. And
en
this bitch
una de
started.
nuestras
she's,
oficinas.
she's reading the Spanish one.
Did you not understand it?
Go home. Go home.
We've never had sex in one of our offices. Or have you ever had sex in one of your offices? Well, I think that's an obvious yes for you.
I did.
Your office is literally in the living room. Yes. And I'm sure you've done it to Tahir's office.
Oh my God. Wait, you're right.
Yeah, both of your offices.
Yeah, I don't even count them. I was immediately thinking
Other
like corporate
spaces.
other spaces.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, not here. At least not on the mic.
No, definitely not here. Yeah. So yeah, I guess so. She said your office is literally in the living room.
It is.
Thank you for that reality check, which is why I don't use it because it's
You
in
don't.
the living room.
And by office, I mean your desk.
A desk with a chair that I use to do hair. Oh my goodness. Okay. One more each, and then we'll get into our topic for today.
Okay.
Topic.
Fantasy and role playing.
Oh, cute. We've never pretended one of us is a burglar breaking in as part of role play. Have you ever done that?
No. But I wouldn't be opposed to, okay, so hear me out. Maybe not like right now, but like when we first started dating
Mhm.
and I gave Ed a key, he would sometimes come in, I would know he was there.
Mhm.
And so I'd roll over and he'd just be there and I'd be like, ooh. But I wouldn't be like scared. I'd be like, oh yeah, he's here. Like now, because especially when we're like brand new, it's like, ooh, sexy things. So he was there. So I got like a little excited. So I could see being like, ooh, scary. No, like come in the house, don't say nothing, don't turn on no lights, and just ravage me. I could see it.
Mhm.
I could see it.
Yeah,
I could see it.
same.
Or maybe you wear like some constraints or something, and so they come in and just like hook you up,
Oh,
so you can't move either while it's happening.
yeah. Look at you. Wheels are turning.
Wow.
So stupid. Okay, cute. What's me?
I don't know what's you.
I guess the fun and games and toys. What I do last time? Location.
Yeah,
This
you
one.
did location.
Mm.
You've never used an anal sex toy on him. Nunca hemos. I'm working on my Spanish.
You're working on your Spanish?
Yeah.
I have. So, period.
And with that, we move
What's
on
up,
to the topic.
y'all? Hey, Coco Puff in here.
And with that, we move on to the topic.
Not the 90s Mary J look. Is that what it looked like? I was like, this feels so familiar. I feel cute. And I
You
just
are
walked out the
cute.
house.
You are cute, especially with the blonde bob
And
the bang.
thank you.
Not the bang.
Thank you, lover.
The bang.
Thank you, lover. Okay, today, y'all, we're going to get into something because I've seen it popping up a
Sorry,
lot
fine.
in the conversations and such.
Okay.
Radical acceptance. and what it is, how to do it, why it's hard, all the things. Have you seen the things about it?
No.
Really?
Is
Okay.
it like on the social medias?
It is. It
What
is.
radical exception in what way? Like,
Acceptance.
yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I said. Re- for relationships with people or with
Life.
life? Okay.
Yeah,
Just
life
overall.
things overall. And it's like basically the short of it is accepting what is happening instead of, cuz most of the pain or a lot of the pain from your problems or whatever, whether it's physical or emotional, whatever it is, comes from you wishing it wasn't happening or trying to explain why it's happening, or your focus is on why is this happening to you, and but it's easier. It's like once you accept that this is what is happening, then it clears you, frees you up to start thinking of how to change the circumstances if you can, or moving forward if you can't. Does that make sense?
It does. My first thought was complacency. And then when you
Mm.
explained it, I was like, could this be a little bit of toxic positivity? Like, instead of worrying about why me, you just accept it. And it's like, I feel like there's room for both feelings. Like,
Um, and in accepting it doesn't mean you accept it to the point where you don't try to get out of it.
okay, okay.
It's accepting what is, and so that you can focus on the plan to change it, instead of, because
Hmm.
so often we get so caught up in the details of the problem and why this is happening to me, and I've already gone through this and I'm doing this, and it's always something with me, and it's like you just go through this cycle of the why me, and this hurts, this hurts, when it's like, yes, it hurts, now what?
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
So that's what
The radical acceptance of like the reality of a situation.
exactly. So
Huh.
I found a study, and basically says radical acceptance is accepting what is not under your control and embracing what is happening now in a non-judgmental way. When you wholeheartedly and radically accept emotional or physical pain, it can reduce the suffering they cause. Um, so I remember talking to a family member about some problems with another family member,
Mhm.
and it was like, yo, they are exactly who they are, and you can always, like, depend on them to be that person.
Mhm.
So instead of wishing that they weren't, or getting mad that they keep repeating the same shit
Mhm.
that's hurting you,
Mhm.
you know that they're going to do it. So accept that that's what they're going to do, and change how you are approaching them or how you deal with them.
Solid advice.
so,
Solid advice. You've given me
so
this
have you
exact advice.
really?
Yes, you did.
Oh shit.
About a friend. I didn't I you literally said all of that and you were like, the black bottom line is you don't like the way she friends. So no matter what
Mm.
happens past that, you don't like the way she friends. So you're either gonna be a friend or you're not. But she showed you how she friends. You gave me that exact advice.
Oh shit. I don't even remember that. The conversation that
You
came to
did.
mind was some old shit. And we like literally had that conversation like not too long ago. Now that I hear you
With me and
repeating it,
you?
yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't that long ago at all. You gave me this exact advice.
And I was actually about to ask you if you ever what was a situation that you found yourself like in a place where you felt defeated by the problem until you got to that point.
Oh yeah, definitely with friendships. Um, because I don't know what happened between 29 and 32. But it pains me to say that. What happened between 29 and 32, but I have drastically like changed my friend group. And
Mhm.
prior to 29, the friends I have were friends I've had since like high school.
Mhm.
And I still have a lot of those same friends and I've always taken pride in that. Like I've been able to maintain these relationships We've adjusted as needed. We've had, the hard conversations. And then one of the friends I recently lost, I was telling you, like, it was very difficult for me because we've known each other since we were like itty bitty kids. And the way this friend kind of just shook me off out of nowhere was the same thing I've seen this person do time and time and time again. And even as I'm telling you this, I'm like, I just didn't think it would be me.
Me,
You always have
yeah.
that. I think on TikTok they call it like lucky girl syndrome. Like, oh,
Mhm.
well, you wouldn't do that to me.
Right,
Which
right.
is now the second time this has happened. First, she who shall not be named, and now this friend.
Right,
And I'm like, oh yeah, you always laugh and say you're a terrible person, but not to me. Like,
right.
whatever. And so watching this person phase me out the same way I've seen them do countless others with a lack of communication, with
Mhm.
just like they'll send a text, and based on how you respond, if it is not sugary sweet, exactly what they want to hear, they will cut you off. And so I got that text. This is how she operates. I
Damn,
know this is how she operates.
damn.
And so when I got the text, it was on my birthday and it was sugary sweet. Oh, I hope you have a lovely birthday. You deserve it. Da da da. And I've not spoken to this person in 3 months.
Mm.
And not of my own accord. And this is somebody I will speak to like once or twice a week. Just went ghost on me and then
Right.
sent me this long sugary sweet birthday text, and I knew
Mhm.
based on how I responded to this text how they were gonna move. And so I waited and I thought about it, and then like an hour later I was like, thank you so much, or I said like thanks or something like that. I kept it because I knew if she took the steps I felt like she was about to, then like this isn't gonna work for us anyway.
Mhm.
So I said thanks, and I go. She blocked me on Instagram. She just blocked me, unfriended me on Facebook,
Oh
which
my god,
was
the
just a different level,
horror.
a different level of petty.
The horror.
But yeah, and like cut me out to the point where she even stopped being cool with one of my best friends by association, but we never really had a falling out. So I'm like,
Mhm.
yeah. And I had to radically accept after talking to you that like this is how she friends. You knew what she was gonna do and she did it to me. And it's like, all right,
Mhm.
well,
And
that's
you
what it is. But
know
it was
what?
hard. I took it very hard prior to that. And after that, I was like, okay, well.
You know what? And then you bringing up the whole sugary sweet text part reminded me of the time where, like, I had to do the same thing with a friend. You know the story, a friend that basically unfriended me. And it was like we saw each other in passing some months later.
Mhm,
And because of the circle we were in, we were cordial because
mhm,
we didn't let anybody know that we weren't talking.
mhm,
So, it was mutual friends around, so we kept it cute. But then later I get a text, it was like, "Oh, you look so pretty. It was so good to see you." The whole time we never talked. So if you had anything to say, you could have said it there. And so I was like,
this feels inauthentic.
no. And I'm not gonna just move on and pretend like things have been normal for the past few months. Like, this deserves a conversation. And she never said anything else. I was like, oh, you're not mature enough for a conversation. Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Oh, shit.
Uh-huh, get
Shut-
it.
um, oh, wait. I forgot. I'm over here trying to use the little face lock thing in my phone back here behind the microphone. I almost said microwave.
Mhm, and behind the microwave, girl.
Shut up. I hate you. Um, Damn it, where is it? So some just examples of other ways or ways to get you on the road to it faster so you can start planning your escape from the situation. If it's something that can be escaped. If it's not, then it'll just get you on the road to just moving past it and leaving the past in the past. Yeah, cuz sometimes like it's a whole ass, I mean, this also applies to like, losing somebody. Sometimes that hits super hard and you can't let go and it's like why and it's like you're never going to have that.
Mhm.
So this is what it is, and now how are you going to move forward? That's the main point. But the uh to practice it, like we just said, the acknowledging the present, like that. What is it? That serenity prayer. God grant me
Oh
the
yeah, the strength to accept things I cannot change, the wisdom, the knowledge,
yeah,
something. Jesus.
yeah. Jesus. I just knew you knew it.
The strength to
the
accept things I cannot change, the wisdom. The last one is
is
the
the
wisdom
wisdom
to
to
know
know
the
the difference, but is
difference.
the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the strength to
I thought it was the strength to
or
accept the things I cannot
not
change.
serenity to
The
change the
the
things I
strength
can.
to change the things I can, the wisdom to accept the things I can't, and the oh no, I fucked it up. Whatever. Y'all know what we talking about. Ask Google. If we not gonna Google it, y'all ask Google. We'll figure it out.
Oh yeah, wait, we can Google it. I be forgetting
We
that there's a
can
whole
Google
ass
it.
computer in my
We can
hand.
Google it. Yes. Cause I was like, I don't know.
We just gonna just sit here and butcher it for like 20 minutes.
Jesus grant me the wisdom and serenity. Amen. That's what they
Okay,
said, yeah.
God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things
Courage.
I can, and the wisdom to know the difference.
We forgot
That's what
courage.
it is.
We forgot courage.
I didn't forget nothing.
You know, this is off topic. I forgot that the more to the story sign was so dark, and like my little buns aren't showing, and I put so much work in them. I'm gonna put my head like right in this moon.
Good job,
I'm gonna put
y'all.
my head right in this moon,
Respect the hair. My friend worked hard on this hair.
right here.
We gonna switch seats next episode.
No, because it's still dark over there too.
Oh, I guess your buns will still get
Yeah,
lost.
my buns is black.
Oh man.
That's why your hair always blonde, because you're trying to be seen in here. Can't fix it. Not Cam, Jesus. I mean, I call everybody Cam.
You do.
It's like the second time I've called him Cam.
Amir.
Amir. I said Amir afterwards.
Okay.
I know him name.
Okay, good job.
Yeah.
I
love that he's just nodding. He like, yeah.
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 He's like, I get it. So after acknowledging the present, then acknowledging the reality of the situation, um, figuring out, like being honest with yourself about what you can change and what you can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like all I knew was like I will never have an answer to or at least at the time I was like I will never have an answer to why, this friend just stopped talking to me, like she wasn't open for a conversation. So I'll never
Same.
have that answer.
Same.
I have to get over that because it was eating me alive that I didn't know.
Me too.
And I'm like, even if we never talk past that conversation, just fucking tell me what happened. And I just never got that.
Never getting closure. That's like the
Yeah.
illusion of closure.
Yeah.
Because even if you get it, depending on what it is, and I know this
still
about
ain't gonna
myself, I'm
be.
gonna be like, girl, what the fuck? Like, that's what
Right.
you,
When
that was
she-
it for you?
When she
Fuck you.
finally came around almost 2 years later to tell me what it was, I'm like, bitch, we could have talked about this. I'm over it
Yeah.
now. Like, I don't even care what the reason is now. Why we
Yeah.
on this phone? Get off
Yeah.
my phone playing, little girl.
I mean, even my friend I had very early in our friendship, and we had our friendship dissolved because of her boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Because he was like, I don't think your friend likes me. And I didn't get a chance to defend myself. There was no conversation. She was just like, he doesn't feel like you're nice to him. And she just ditched me. And I was like, we was like this for 8+ years, and you just out of nowhere. And I talked to her about it. What was that? Like last year when I told you she
Mhm.
called me, and when she explained it, I was like, "What? Like, bitch, what?
Get your
that
goof
was
ass
it."
off my phone.
She was just like, I knew I couldn't be with him, but I just knew I couldn't be friends with you while I was trying to get rid of him. And I was like, girl, that's the stupidest thing I've ever fucking heard. Stupid. Cause had you
It
just,
just sounded like she was embarrassed.
okay, well, I'm not gonna allude to everything that happened, but honestly, it was far too late for embarrassed at that point. Far too much had happened. But it's like, if you had just been open, like, yeah, it's gonna take a while for me to get out of this, but I'm working towards it, I would have had your back. Like,
Mhm.
cool. What do you need me to do?
Mhm.
What do you need us to do? But I think it's also, like you said, the embarrassment that we had previously rallied the troops for this person
Mhm.
and talked about how we were going to get this person a car between me and like 3 of her other friends, and like between all of our homes, where was she going to stay and how are we going to make it work? Like, we'd already done this, and then she had kind of gotten herself back in the situation. So you're right. It could have been like embarrassment.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Mm.
feel that.
Um.
But also
Yes.
just fuck me, huh? I'm sorry. I'm just so mad about it. Like, just fuck me.
Oh my! Hey, don't do this, man.
Get up that phone, man. We talking to the people.
Talking to the
Put my head in this
people.
mood.
You put your head in that mood.
Yeah.
You so stupid.
Go ahead.
So this one,
I'm
she
sitting
said,
right
"Go
here.
ahead." I'm still paying.
I'm listening.
Well, this one is hard for me because sometimes I could be hella judgy. It's let go of judgment because I'm hella judgy.
You're not as judgy as you think you are.
I'm not.
You're really lenient about certain stuff. Cause I be coming to you like, and you be like, well, I mean, and I be like, okay, bitch, well, I guess if you want to be all like reasonable about it.
I don't know. I just be feeling like I legit sometimes have to catch myself from saying like people's reasons for feeling away are stupid or like why you feel that way, that's dumb. Like the I have to stop myself and I'll be like, wait, their feelings are valid. Like so
Well,
I
I don't
guess it's
think
an
that's judgy.
internal
Yeah, I
thing
don't
for
think
me.
that's judgy though. I think sometimes you hear shit and you're like, I don't know how you got there. Walk
Yeah.
me through it because you've done that to me. And after I walked you through it, you were like, oh, when we was in Jamaica, and I walked you through my thought process, and then you were
Oh.
like, oh, okay, yes. Because when I first said, he said, friend, that's them. And I was already so upset. And I was like, okay, fam, I'm just gonna, all right, bitch, like whatever. And he was like, okay, wait, no, walk me through it. And then I did, and you were like, okay, I see what you meant. I don't feel like that's what you said the first time. And I was like, are we here now? And you was like, yes. And I'm like, okay, great. As long as we are in a place of understanding, I'm good.
Aw. Oh, good. Cause
Yeah.
I'm over here.
You're not as bad as you think you are.
Okay.
And then the other times you're judgy, it's fun. And we the other times we're being judgy, it's fun.
Like we're so cute when we do it.
I know, it's so fun. Just a little just a little shit talk. Just a little bit.
Little bit.
A little bit.
Yes. Another part, especially of the things that you can't change or even things you got yourself out of. This one was difficult for me for a moment about a particular issue. The past is the past. Um, because we've talked on here about me and Tahir's issues surrounding sex and how where we are now is phenomenally better, and I realize that sometimes because of the past shit I can't even change, and even with knowing that where we are now is totally different, I can sometimes be easily triggered and run back to the past, and it's like you ain't there, and even if you was, but like like wasn't shit you could do in that, you did all you can't change it,
Right.
so that part
Mhm.
is difficult, and in that scenario or situation.
Mhm.
But also a past relationship I had, like, I knew that moving in with this person was a terrible idea before I did it. I knew it was a terrible idea, like, I had 90,000 million doubts,
Just running
and
into the
I
foolishness.
still ran head first into it. And though I think about it like, "Oh, I learned a lot from the situation," it was still something that I had a hard time accepting that I made that decision.
Mhm. I understand.
And I was like, "It was so stupid, it was so stupid," but then when I think about it, it's like, "Yo, I needed that experience before I moved in with my husband."
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh, man, thanks for that. Thanks for that, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my
so
God, give me some positive, girl.
without that experience, I would have been walking into this fresh out of my mama house and being, a single parent, not knowing like it was a lot more arguments and head bumping that me and Tahir likely would have had if I had not had that experience
Of living
first.
with somebody else.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes.
I
So
agree. I concur.
I concur.
I concur. No no's.
Um, and uh also like, you know, breathing, meditation and whatnot is like hella helpful. I got
I'm
so
still working on it.
overwhelmed the other
Still working on it.
day,
Mhm.
because I told you that me and the kid
Mommy
bumped
problems.
heads. Yeah. Mommy guilt was coming through. And so I was like, I am not okay. Like, I just need to go for a
Aw.
walk and breathe and think. And I literally had to do that. And by the time I think I walked like 3 miles. I walked, I came back home and I was like, baby girl, can we talk? And she was like, yes. And was able to apologize for what I did wrong in
Yeah.
that
You saw
instance.
my face. I was like,
Not for I was like, I stand by what I said, but I
mm-hmm.
came in hot.
Cause my friend was being a child. She
Yeah,
was.
I came in hot,
You
and
did
so
come in
I
hot.
apologize for the way I even started this conversation, and my timing
Mm.
was less than favorable for either of us. And she was like, "Yeah, I understood what you were saying." She's like,
A
it was
lot.
just a
A
lot."
lot.
Yeah.
That's usually it for her. She's
Yep.
just like, it's too much.
Yep. And
And
she shut
I
down
same.
on me. And so, yeah, taking that
Same.
walk and just breathing and thinking through it and like in hell talking to you and Ronnie.
Yeah.
um,
Me and your child are a lot alike. Cause I was like, oh yeah, that would have shut
yes.
me right down.
Yes.
Right now. I would
I
have
sure
at
call
the beginning of the combo would have been like, walls up,
I had to
done.
call Ayo because I'm like, okay, you're an only child. Your mother walks in and she says this, and she was like, well, this is where you went wrong.
You would have lost me first 2 minutes for the convo. Nothing else matters.
um, yeah. So though that is oh no, I just feel like I kept seeing it pop up, and when I remember when Lady Gaga, it was real big when Lady Gaga first did her interview with Oprah, which was some years ago. But she just brought up how much it helped her, like radical acceptance, how
Mhm.
much practicing that helped her. She learned it in therapy, how much it helped and
Mm.
everything. And so I never really looked into what it meant
Mhm.
outside of like the little clips and stuff I saw. And then I kept seeing it pop up and scrolling and doing some other research for the show. And I was like, let me like really get into this. And I realized like even with a lot of my relationships, I already do it. I just didn't know it was constructive. I just thought it was my coping mechanism with like dealing with the issue with my dad and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
sir, you are who you are. I can't change that. So
Oh
I'm
girl, I'm
going
still trying to get there.
I'm gonna leave you alone. Let's let you be what you is, where you at, and just it's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool.
You definitely the radical acceptance thing actually does it is something I think you practice more often than you realize you do
Mhm.
because we've talked about when you have a partner and you and your partner are involved with other people, you want them to come off as great as they are to you.
Mhm.
And I had to I had to police myself a little bit in the last week because I was like, why did you say that like that in our group chat? Or like, why are you, what, like, and I realized that I was in a space of being like, well, don't say it like that because that's not how you are. That's not who you are. Da 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 da
Mhm.
da. And I kind of had to realize, we went on the date and then there was like acknowledgement of like, yeah, the texts are like real dry from my partner to our friend.
Mhm.
And she even said like, "Yeah, but in person you're so bubbly, you're so I mean, you've met Ed like it's a complete idiot." So, and everyone loves him. And so it's so weird to see him like be on the other end and see him via text being like it's so dry it almost comes off so rude. And I was like, "I know you
Really?
don't mean it like that, but it comes
Because
off
I'm so
so
right,
rude."
right.
And I'm like, I told him today, we talked about it this morning, I was like, I can't police the way you speak to other women. But because I don't wanna be constantly, like, down
Right.
your throat about it, but I was like, "I think it would help us if you found a middle ground between" like, he was like, "Well, I'm not gonna treat anybody the way I treat you," and I'm like, "And that's great. Love that for me.
Love that
Love
for
that for
me.
me." But I need there to be, like, not such a wide berth
Yeah.
between and he was like, "Okay, dearth, birth." You know what I mean.
Yes.
Sure. Distance. Such a large distance between me and then this person. Like, there
Yeah.
has to be
Right.
especially because we're all in the same group chat. So, like, please,
Right. Responding to
please.
you one way, responding to a totally different way.
"Good morning, baby. Love you so much." And, "Hey, girl." Like, "Sir."
Okay.
Sir. And it wasn't that exactly, but it is like a very drastic
Yeah.
difference. And maybe I see it more because I
Because you
know
know
him.
him. Yeah.
And I'm just like, ugh.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm not good on text. I'm better at the phone. But I'm like, yeah, but do you ever make an effort to call either? No. Well,
Ah.
okay. So
Well,
maybe
then let's use
maybe
what we
that.
got. Let's get better at what we got.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, dope. This was great.
Yeah.
So before we close out, do you have anything she's always on somebody's cooking show or something, y'all. Anything we should look out
I don't think
for?
I'm allowed to say the one I just filmed yet.
Oh, okay. Then never mind.
I think that was the last one I told you about.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Talking to one. I don't think I'm allowed to say that either. What can
Some
I
things, some
say?
irons are in the fire.
Yeah,
Some things are happening.
there are irons in the fire. If you live in LA, I am doing a supper club with at the Foodie Bitch. Actually, the tickets went on sale 53 minutes ago at noon. So if you would like to come and get some of these vittles, I will have them at a farm in Compton. And yeah, if you have dietary restrictions, please don't come. There will be no sexy things done.
When is it? When is
May
it?
26th.
May 26th. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay. I won't be here. Damn.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know. I talked to hear about it already.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, thank
Oh,
you.
actually, he said it might be the day before y'all leave. We should check that. All right. But y'all get
I
the
don't know.
vittles. Y'all get the vittles for free anyway, so.
Yeah.
And she's
But
only
still,
releasing like 15
We still
tickets.
want to like support and shit. And
Yeah.
show up places and stuff. You
Yeah,
know how
show
we
up.
are.
Show up.
You know the Moors are party animals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bring the CP on. The CPs.
The CPs.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. This was a great episode, friend. Thank you so much.
Of course.
Follow her we're still at Chef Ayo Cherry
We are.
on
Soon to be changed.
IG. You do the TikToks too, right?
No.
You don't do the
I
TikToks?
don't post. I'm on it all the time, but I don't post anything.
Oh, okay. You just sit and send me
I just scroll.
TikToks.
That you don't open. So what are we even talking about?
I open them sometimes. So thank you for joining us today, and thank you, More Mob, for popping in and watching live.
Hey,
This has been
y'all.
another great episode of More to the Story. I am Farron Moore, and
And I'm Ayo Moore.
see y'all later.